Welcome back, guys, to Relationship Ed, where we try to figure out what's going on in her
His head.
All right. I am my boy Karen, and this
is Chrissy B. Well, just don't want to forget. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Okay, don't know. We want you to be here every week when we post videos. All right.
That's right.
So today we're going to be talking about dating and why men stopped doing.
Here goes.
Yes. So really and truly, the reason for this is I've noticed I'm of age. Can I say that? I'm of age, okay? And I've realized that over the years, men will, you see a guy. As a matter of fact, let me talk about this first. So, girl in a one line, for example, and there's this guy, and the guy check her out, but she, women, we're not gonna put ourselves out there. We're not gonna make it obvious that we like the guy. But what we are really thinking is that, oh yes, the guy look good, him clothes look good, and yes,
Smell good too.
we're
Don't
not
forget that.
we're not ready to smell it because we're not smelling it. But it is of the opinion of most men that once they see women, you know what they're thinking about?
Sex.
And I don't believe that all men think like that, by the way.
Of course.
That is for another day.
Listen, if you don't think about sex the very moment you see a woman, especially if she look good, you're not a man.
Alright, so I want you to comment, men, please. Alright, so I'm not saying that women always want to be on the honeymoon phase. All I'm saying is that it shouldn't be a case where you stop taking us out altogether. It has to be where, boy, you bring me for ice cream even this month. Maybe in another 2 months from now, 3 months, you find some fun for we do. It can't be that from day one we expected, just because you did that impress me, we expected you to be, following through, keeping us, alive, basically. Because I'm not boring, and there's a song out there about boring girl, and I'm not away there. You don't know, we make sure say you're still pleased in a certain area. So, why?
So, let me bring something across that I do find interesting, right? You have some women, even though they're in a relationship or they're dating or they always seem to think that they are still dateable, right? Because they may have multiple guys always trying to look them at the same time, so they may exchange number, and so therefore they always feel like, oh yeah, they must or they might be on a high at all times. So as to they need to be in the constant state of this honeymoon phase, you understand? So I mean, yes, you guys have to make sure so you put on we try to impress at all times. However, at the same time, women are always, because them feel say, oh, every man I look them, or some women always think say, because every man I look them, they need to be in that constant aura.
Alright, so let me just say that is true. I'll have to admit that with you, Karen. In fact, if we're attractive and stuff, man, God is good. But for true women, we need to come to a place where we draw a line. So we know, say, we date this guy and whatever, and then there are other guys who are looking after us. I don't want to bring my perception into this right now. That
wow.
It is okay to
trust me, do.
maybe date more than one guys, except that you're not kissing them, you're not involved with them intimately. You just hear them out. Because you don't want to say, this guy to look you, and him should be the one, and you make him walk when
So
this other one there, so they waste your time.
So basically you're saying you're testing the waters then, in a nutshell.
Testing the waters, if you want to put it like that, but at the end of the day, you just don't want to get left a road. Once again, you're not intimately involved with both of them or all three of them. You understand? But as him said, testing the water. So really and truly, if it is that we have that perception, we go always expect our honeymoon with the guy that we're with. So that's a point to note. I hope you're taking notes. Let me hear your comments down below. Another point, Karen, that comes to mind too is, you know what? I was kind of sharing a thought the other day with a friend, and he said, why women stop dressing up for their man? So the man now, it's for them there and whatever. When you come home, woman head flat up in a 4. 2 big corner and them look away there. Karen,
Yo,
talk to
straight. Simple put. See? Women them feel so yo, them have it right now in our back pocket, in them back pocket, so therefore yo, them take themselves off on the market. Straight as it is. We don't need to go into no further explanation.
well, my take on the matter is, I mean, when for example you put on a fusion lash in another 3 weeks that come out, you're not gonna run go put in one next one. You must want to get your eyelash one break.
That's
You must want to get eyelids some break or something.
Yo, I don't know mean man, Zane, but you see me, when like a woman them come naturally. So if you come ball it, I appreciate it just like that. You see I don't say that you don't need to accessorize, but you see how the young eyelash even curl up and them things there. Me not deal with them something there. Period. Me not deal with them something there. Zane and them long old fingernail. How you cook with that?
But Karen, for the guys them who really like the girls them in them Brazilian and they hear they. And them we cannot talk about. So for example then, if you meet a girl not Brazilian, remember say the woman not Brazilian and Jamaica you meet her, she is not Brazilian. Let me make that clear to you, okay? So one day she have to take out the wig and go normal, and then she take it out your braid her ear. Like we need to control the edges, guys. The edges need to be there. So we have to take a break. So, and not like we drop with standard or anything, but we have to take even one short 2 days break. No makeup, just make our skin breathe. So not like we stop trying to look good for you guys. It's just a matter of having to step back a moment so that we can replenish our skin, our hair,
Don't get
and
me
so
wrong,
on.
please. I don't want to be misunderstood, right? Yes, accessorizing is good. However, you have some person that lives in it day in, day out. I mean, it takes away the beauty or the essence of individual. I mean, you can't get to really see the person who is underneath the whole facade of the whole accessories. You understand? And so therefore, as Chrissy mentioned earlier, that I mean the guys them who like all of them stuff there, hope so you can maintain all of them stuff there, because guess what? When time the woman take off their little piece of trinket there and that and this and that, trust me, make sure so you're comfortable with that. Zane, because you don't look good, brother. You don't look good. Straight.
Alright, so once again, remember we're talking about dating and why men stop. So don't feel like we deviated too much. It's just that there were a few high points that we had to go into. The matter of men not taking her out anymore, and that apparently was a honeymoon phase. We spoke about, as we just spoke about, the fact that women stop dressing up for them men after the dating phase. So that's a blame on us. So women, we need to get that together. And then the other point that we looked at was the matter of women having extra men. Men always, hurling at them, and so they feel like they want to stay out there. So you have any final thing that you want to say?
Just to mention on the final point that you made. Come on, guys, we don't need to compete for a girl's attention. Simply put, I mean, if you're interested in a girl, and a girl is so interested in you, or you realize that she is dating multiple person at the same time, I think you ought to be the person to say, listen, if you're interested in me, you're interested in me. I'm not saying that you want the person to be all up in your Kool-Aid. However, I mean, the person just ought to give you some form of respect to know that, okay,
Good point. Yeah.
If I'm dating you, I'm dating you. Not to be all over the place like a roadrunner.
And I'm glad he said that. Jesus, we feel like we're not stopped today. But the point is, men, you have to make it clear. Make it one know say, yo, a she. You get me? Because if it is that you don't say it, I know a lot of men don't believe that they should say I love you because their uncle tell them that and their grandfather. But a different era this. Tell them one say you love her. You love her, or if anyone use love then you say, yo, me rate you. I make sure understand say she rate you. Because somehow with they wonder if you rate her, if you love her, whatever the case be. Let them know. Girls, women, please do the same.
So, just a pointer. Insecure man, do not date hot girls. Period. See? And you might hate me for that, but if you don't have self-confidence, don't do with that because
self-confidence issues.
That's going to bring about some issues in your life. See? So if you're insecure, if you know that you're insecure, do not date hot girls.
Alright, that's all like our topic for next time. But thank you guys again for tuning in to our channel, Relationship Head, where we try to figure out what's going on in her head. Right, so big up yourself. Until next time, keep safe.